Hi, you guys jumped out of the deck, Aries. You was like, we the fool. Let's go. It's our season. Welcome to the Southern Oracles. I'm the Childlike Empress.
And I'm the Oran.
And of course, Aries, this is a reading for you for April 2019. This is a love reading, but it's also a general reading, so the messages may or may not apply to you at this time. Um, let's see. The way that we do things here is we shuffle the cards, we pre-shuffle for timing issues, and then we kind of discuss what we see. And a lot of times we don't agree.
But a lot of times we do.
That's right. Sometimes we do. Let's stay
And we
positive
try
in
to
Aries
find the
season.
common denominator.
Yes, that's where we're at right now. So with yours, we had a little disagreement. And but we found the common ground. That's what you guys are about. That's your inner side, your Libra, finding common ground with each other. So, with that being said, let's just mention the people here because there's a lot of people.
Right, there's a lot of people. But do you want to go through all the cards or just the people?
We're gonna just tell you how the spread works. This is your headspace, meaning what you're thinking, or your other person. It depends on who's watching, right?
Right.
So
Whose
if it's
energy we're
inverse,
picking up.
right? Because for all we know, it could be 100,000 cross watchers watching, and that's we're talking to them instead of you. But I like to say it from the sign's perspective, so we're gonna take it as you. Okay, this is what you are thinking, what you are feeling,
And what
your heart space, and then this is your foot space, what you're gonna do about it, or what you're motivated to do. Okay, what your feet are gonna do. Okay. This is your outcome, and then here we have some oracles that kind of clarify the whole situation. So the characters, a lot of characters in your play. We've got the King of Dragonflies in this
Which is the,
water
in the
suit.
traditional tarot deck, it's the King of Cups.
Yep, that's that water energy.
And that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio.
I got to tell you guys something that's an insight
Oh,
of mine doing cards for a while. If I see a lot of water, it usually has to do with soulmate energy. That's just my opinion, but just how it's come to me as I've read. If I see a lot of fire, I see twin flame energy. That's my alarm. That tells me to keep it moving. If I see a lot of earth energy, that means that relationship has gone into an energy of
it could,
marriage,
yeah,
or the person
karmic.
karmic. It can be karmic energy. When I see a lot of air energy, it tells me it's an energy of people who may not actually be together. They may be in separation.
Right.
Now, we have a lot of water energy for you. You got at least 4 cups out of the 9 cards that we pulled. Maybe 5? 4. Okay. So it tells me this is kind of like a soulmate energy. Plus, you guys pulled the 6 of dragonflies, which will be the 6 of cups. So it kind of confirmed that there was soulmate energy in the spread. Okay.
We also have the Hermit,
we
which
have
is
the Hermit,
Virgo.
which is Virgo. Yeah.
We have the Sun, is that the Sun?
We have the sun, which
Which
could
is
be Leo.
Leo. Or the Sun is in Aries at the moment,
Right.
so it could be an Aries.
So another thing about how we read, when we see cards like the sun, the moon, the star, the world, the earth card, basically it's just telling us seasonal things. So it could just be that the sun is in Aries, so it could be that the timing of what you're doing is right now. Okay, this is in your foot space.
So we have Justice.
We have Justice as Libra.
As a Libra. We have the King of Swords,
Yep.
which is air sign, the air element. So it's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius.
Yep.
And we have the Queen of Pentacles. We actually have that twice.
Yes.
Which is the earth element, which is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus.
And I want to mention, because the Queen of Pentacles is here twice, since we're talking about astrological placements in time, you may be in Aries with Earth sign ascendant, Venus, or Moon.
Or the person you're watching.
Right. The person that's watching is an Earth sign with Aries, Moon, Venus placements in their chart. So it could be Moon, Sun, Moon ascendant, Venus. I think Moon ascendant, Venus in their chart. So that means a rising. Your rising could be Aries. Your Moon could be Aries. Your ascendant could be Aries. Okay. Because the Queen of Pentacles came up twice, and like
Did
I
you
said,
say the Moon was in Libra?
the moon is in Libra, right?
So
Well,
we
because
have,
the full, we just had the Libra full moon, so that influence is still there. The moon is waning. We're going towards new moon in Aries, but we didn't get the moon card here. We got the sun.
No, we got Libra though.
But we do have Libra, right? So the moon is waning away from Libra, where it was waxing, so it's waning now, and the sun is in Aries. Okay, so that means for us, astrologically, the timing is right now, presently. Right.
Or, I mean, in simpler, you can be leaving a Libra for Taurus.
Yeah, right?
It could just be simple as that.
Hey, it could be that the sun moving on, but if we were just talking about timing, if footwork was about what was being done, we'd say that it's this time right now. Okay. All right. So
we also have an Aquarius. Oh, did I say Aquarius?
We do.
We have the star.
We do have the star. But we did say Aquarius because we did have the King of Swords. So we did have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But Aquarius coming out most strongly for the air suit. For the water suit, it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And again, for Earth suit, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But mostly Virgo because Virgo is showing up with the Hermit. Okay? And we
Well,
have
we
this.
also got Libra, so don't. It's two strong ones coming out for the air
Ah,
sign.
that's right. Justice. Sorry, I missed that. See, because these cards, all these damn bugs is making me not see what I need to see here. So,
Yeah,
Justice is
it's a hard.
Libra. It's a hard one to visualize, but sometimes it's better to just get the messages without them telling you what it is. Okay, so we've got Justice as well. So we got two strong air persons here.
Contenders.
The contenders. Contenders.
Could have been a
You
contender.
coulda. All right, so you guys ready?
So,
We got a few contenders. So
yeah.
Aries, your spread was a little more complicated than Virgo's, which kind of jumped out. Um, what I see, and we actually do agree on the top part.
So your top card is the Six of Cups,
Six of Cups.
the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles.
Right. So somebody, let's just do overall because we had to do a lot of thinking about this. You see, you have more clarifiers. Um, somebody's in their head about a twin, not excuse me, a soulmate relationship with the Six of Cups here, the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles, which is Wheels is Pentacles. I think that the person, which I'm saying is you, whoever you are, um, maybe left a soulmate behind, is what I'm getting.
It took some time with the Hermit card.
Right. It
You
feels
took
like
some time for yourself.
right. I feel like you guys are in separation. I feel like with the headspace being the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles, this is denoting you taking time to be single, but in a good way. Not single like you're like they left you single as in you wanted to do better for yourself, right? Maybe what they were offering you at the time wasn't what you wanted. Maybe they were in some type of situation, which we'll explain a little
Well,
bit
it could be
later.
with the Six of Cups that you needed some time to grow.
I think that's universally what the message was, but I think at the time that your headspace, what you're thinking, you need to be away from this person because you had to do better.
Yeah.
Whatever they were offering you or whatever was going on with this relationship wasn't good, so you had to go to find yourself.
Now, I want to add that this could have been a mutual decision.
It could be.
Yeah, because I see that for both parties, it was a good thing.
Yes.
With the Justice card underneath, this time apart was a good thing. It was
Right.
necessary.
Now let's look in your foot space. She's right. Let's just emphasize that. What's your foot space and motivation? You got the Justice card, the Sun card, and the Queen of Pentacles. It almost feels like the Nine of Pentacles is like a diminutive Queen of Pentacles. So it almost feels like with the Justice of the Sun saying that it's right, you had to leave this person in order to kind of. Let me show you the picture because that'll help. You see this Queen of Pentacles. You see how she's focusing on that pentacle. Pentacles could be anything from your work life, your home life, your body, your health. Just inward focus and taking care of you. And you see how the sun is kind of shining down on her because of that. I was struck by that image. I think that they felt like it was the right. You felt like it was the right thing to do for you to give yourself space, for you to leave this person, because you wanted to be happy first of all. But I think that the happiness you were seeking had to do with you. You were not happy with what they were giving you. That's what I keep getting. And so, kind of with the Prigione, the Fortune, and the Belvedere, and the Queen of Pentacles, it's like I just feel like you needed to find some type of self growth. Growth is the word I was looking for. Right.
But also with the Prigione, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Belvedere, is like you still kept one foot into the relationship and one foot out.
Right. So
You're still looking out. Yeah, energetically is like you still kept tabs on this person, or you still had you still thought that the two of you would get back together eventually.
Right. Because you were still.
It's more of a break than a break up. Right. I want to say.
Well, I would say you left this person because you're like, this isn't good for me. But I think energetically you were still tied to this person, even though they say he can remove himself from the cuffs. I don't know, but I know that you felt tied to this person, even as you were making forward movement and growth and looking for new opportunities. You still felt linked emotionally to this person. That's where the Prigione card came in. And as a Queen of Pentacles, as you were becoming more grounded, more self-sufficient, more stable.
Right, with that Nine of Cups.
Right, and
Nine of Pentacles energy.
And abundant with this Wheel of Fortune and this cornucopia dripping flowers. You still felt this emotional connection to this person. And I feel like it was mutual. Yeah. I really do. From these cards, it feels like the person was
this whole spread to me is more about the relationship than it is about the individual person.
Right. This spread definitely comes across as mutual energies are all over it. You know what I mean? Where we could pick it up sometimes, this one really spoke of both of y'all energies is very clear on the board. So in your heart space, you have the dragonflies, the king of dragonflies, which is the king of cups.
Oh, can I go back to that Nine of
Beetles? Yeah.
Yeah, which is the pentacles. I think you wanted to. There's so much more you wanted to accomplish. You wanted to be an accomplished person before you got into this relationship.
Or this
or
relationship may have felt like something that was stopping you from your accomplishments. I only say that because you got the military card here in Disgracia. Like, even as you were like, I'm leaving this behind, I'm done with it, your heart was still holding out faith and you still were lovesick for this person. But I feel like there was a reason why you were seeking outside of it, and it may have had to do with whatever it was that this person was offering you. I don't think that you felt like you deserved, because justice is about what's right, what's
I
fair.
would agree with that, but the other person comes across as the King of Cups.
Well, I only said it because you got the Queen of Pentacles twice, and another thing we want to discuss. It doesn't have to mean that you have Earth in your chart or anything. It could also mean that you know your worth and value. That's
Hmm.
why I feel like this has to do with
But that's why I think it's because you wanted to accomplish things.
right. I mean, it could be. It could be that you left the person because you were just like, I have more that I want to do with my life. I'm getting it as you left the person because they weren't offering you what you deserved and what you value. Again, justice about balance. I just feel like you are coming into this Queen of Pentacles energy of figuring out what you
You want
deserve,
right.
what your value is and your worth, because she's holding up her worth in her hand and saying, I'm worth way more than whatever it is that you're giving me. And so you had to walk away. That's why you felt like you were right in your decision. You know what I mean? Even as you were looking at the other opportunities, you still love this person, but they just were not giving you what you were worth. My sense is, even though there are no Three of Swords, and I don't like to go third party, they may not have been giving you everything that you wanted, because when you left them, whoever this King of Dragonfly's character is, with this relationship, Emmanuel means a union or
Whoever
a
the soulmate
relationship.
was, yeah.
Whoever the soulmate was, it caused them a lot of grief, but that helped. I think it helped them to realize,
And you could have helped them grow too, as well.
right, with it, because Donna Di Servizio in the deck means a helper. Okay, so perhaps the breakup of this union or you leaving really helped them. The sorrow that they felt at your loss was a help to this relationship, because that's the heart of the matter, is the Two of Cups. Now, I know in the traditional deck they'll say the Lovers is when you choose as a choice. But for me, the Lovers is when the divine comes down and like, this
Yeah.
is the person for you, because there's an angel between the two lovers, right? For the Two of Cups, because twos always have to do with decision making and choices, I feel like this person, this sadness, helped them to choose you,
Yeah,
to
could be.
honor you. Again, with the Queen of Pentacles, to value you, like to say, this is the person I want to be with. You know what I mean? Whereas before, maybe with the Four of Dragonflies, which is Four of Cups, they didn't take any action, or they weren't so sure. You know what I mean? They kind of held back with their emotions. King of Dragonflies or King of Cups and Four of Cups, reserving themselves to show you the affection and emotion. This is also shared love, the Two of Cups.
Yeah.
So maybe the person wasn't showing you how much they cared about you or valued you or something like that. That's kind of like the undertones that I get with this particular spread.
Now, for me, with these clarifiers, that they're saying to me is that this breakup of this union helped the two of you.
Yeah.
It might have helped you become closer because maybe, even though you were far apart from each other, maybe your connection
Was
was
strong.
stronger
Yes.
because you couldn't stop thinking about this
Right.
person and stuff like that. As far as your heart center goes, it was
Right.
like the connection was stronger
Right.
even though you were separated. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Now your outcome, even though I feel like this is all kind of present energy, I don't necessarily see this as an outcome as much as a story to kind of let us know what's going on overall, right? This would be more of an overall than an outcome. You have the King of Swords. This one I'm taking as an energy only because the clarifiers are kind of speaking to it. The same energy. Amalato, which means sickness, can be heart sickness, love sickness. Sacerdote, which is faith. So I think that, again, you were still holding on to this love, even though with the King of Swords energy, you cut him off. You cut this person off, and you were like, I'm
In
going
order
to
to go
go
out and do
and
it,
do what is
yeah.
best for me. Again, that same energy. I'm going to do what's best for me. And even though it caused you a lot of anxiety, which is over here in your oracles, it was necessary. Again, that help. That pain was a help. All right, so
So we pulled out some
oracle cards,
cards,
because now
yeah.
we want to give you some advice. You already know where you are, so what do you do? Um, this person's coming back with the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this
So you
energy.
got the Knight of Cups because it's a glare. I'm going to read them off for
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna pick them up as she does.
Okay, you got the Knight of Cups,
Okay, can you see that? Let me know
which
when.
is says on the bottom, proposals,
Yep. Next one is anxiety.
anxiety, and that's the Eight of Cups, Eight of
Nine.
Swords, Nine of Swords. Excuse
Yep.
me. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles again,
Yep. And this
and
is
this is
kindness.
kindness. And then last we have the Star card, which is hope.
Okay. So because this person's coming back, this is what I get from these four cards, or what we kind of came to. This person wants forgiveness. That's what I think. With the Knight of Cups, the proposal, somebody offering you something, and it could very well be an apology, the anxiety, kindness, and hope. To me, it all spells when you left this person for whatever reason, you felt justified in doing so, and they felt really bad about it. I think that they're coming back to say that they are sorry and they really do want to be with you. I think they kind of came to the conclusion, just like you did, that you guys want to be together.
Right.
But you have to handle this in a way, not that you have to. This is just advisement. Do what you feel is best in wherever you are on your journey. But I think that obviously it's causing you a lot of anxiety, but it also caused them anxiety. But you have to approach this with kindness and hope now that you are in a Queen of Pentacles energy. You see, because she's so secure, she doesn't need to lash out at the person. She's grounded now. And I guess maybe even with hope and kindness, maybe you understand why they did what they did. Because there's just an underlying theme with the oracles of forgiveness and empathy. That's the word I'm looking for. They want you to kind of maybe look at this situation and the new opportunity that you have, and it can work. There's hope underneath this, but I think they want you to approach it with kindness. Maybe now that you're grounded and this person has come back and realized their error, to be forgiven is basically what I think they're telling you.
Now, could for some it can be a literal proposal because I see that. I see that now that you accomplish the things that
Mm-hmm.
you accomplish, and that person has accomplished because you're both showing up as kings and
Right.
queens.
There's growth now. Right.
There's growth, but you both are able to know what you bring to the table,
Yep.
what you can give, what you're ready to take,
Right.
whatever.
They can't undervalue you
Right,
anymore.
and vice versa. And I think it's an actual proposal.
Yeah, this person may just be like, I want to marry you. I know now that you're the one.
Right.
This cup right here. And they are sorry about the things that they have done, and they really do want to work this out. And I think what the Hope card is saying is something great. You see that star right there, that pinnacle. You guys really can have this great dream that you were, envisioning. But just be kind. Maybe it's telling you to both have empathy for one another, and
Well, for
you
me,
understand where you were coming from. That's, I kind of get like that communication where you both have to be open minded and listen to what the other person is trying to say, and this can work.
for me, that anxiety is stemming from the idea that maybe you won't be as independent if you're with this person. You won't be as independent as you were on your own,
Mm-hmm.
and that's causing you a bit of anxiety when it comes to this proposal.
Yeah, well, the independence is, I mean, it's right above the Queen of Pentacles, who I always see as the Queen of self value and worth. So maybe you're afraid this person doesn't that or didn't in the past, and so that's causing you that anxiety now. For instance, when you were with that person, they didn't appreciate all the little things that you did or the ways that you enhanced their life. Now that you're with them again, you may be afraid they'll slide back into those habits. You know what I mean? That's always something that now that you are grounded, that's not something that you want or something that you're willing to tolerate, especially with this King of Swords here as the outcome. You're not going to tolerate any shit, period. So, but they're asking you to have this King of Swords mentality, to have the kindness of the Queen of Pentacles. Be nurturing, allow this person to come to you and tell you what it is that the problems are. Maybe this is even discussing, because swords are communication, what y'all's fears are, especially because the underlying energy is hope and forgiveness and kindness, okay? So that's the advice that we have for you. If this resonates with you guys or somebody that you know, please like
Share.
and subscribe. I mean, please like anyway if it's your situation, because I mean it's hard enough.
Not knowing.
Right, but then when somebody gets your situation, we absolutely can expand on it. Now, this is an idea I want to throw out there. I don't know why I'm throwing out to you, Aries, probably because it's your season. But we are thinking about doing a Patreon channel. Is it a Patreon channel? Yeah. So to kind of do, because we have a lot of cool ideas for new readings, same-sex readings that we've been wanting to do forever. But some new ideas for readings that really haven't been done. But we don't want to do the extended reading because I feel like it limits the people that are able to access it. My opinion. So something that we're throwing out there. So if that's something you guys would like to see, let us know in the comments section below. And also if this situation, if you see other situations in the cards that kind of go along with this, but you want to kind of enhance it or give us details, put that in the
Right,
comment
because
section
each
below
spread
as well.
is unique to each person.
It is.
So what one card means to me might not be what it means to you. The sun might have a completely different meaning
Right.
for you.
The sun could have been what the person called you when you guys were together. I've had I had a few readers who they've been reading it and I'll see my own situation in it and something that someone may have called me or whatever that came out. So if that happens, because we're all learning on this journey, put that in the comment section below. We love to learn from you as well. Other than that, Aries, enjoy the rest of your birthday season. Rock out, or rock on and rock out.
Yeah, and happy birthday.
I
We
was,
forgot to say it.
I was gonna say I'm gonna show off in Taurus season. I have no intention of behaving, just so you guys know. Be like, hurry up, okay? So thank you guys for watching. Don't think we don't appreciate your views, because we do. We really do appreciate your viewership. But that's all that we have.